Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Weekend League. Once again, this is Group 1, and yeah, this is the first group in the Weekend League. Pretty much that's it, really. But it's going to be different to what the first Weekend League was today. If you watched that one, the one at 4 o'clock. As that one was a 50% race, but for this group, the 50% race is located at the end of the calendar for Brazil instead of the 50% race that they had in Italy for this week. So, and the 50% race is a reverse grid based on the championship standings. So the one in Group 1 could be very, very interesting because some of the leaders who may be battling for the championship could be at the back of the grid. Thank you, Green Chicken, subscribed at Tier 1 for 3 months. Great to see. Hello, Ray Fizz, welcome. Just waiting for just everyone just slowly piling their way into the chat. Let's have a look here at the standings for this Weekend League. So, this Weekend League, Ray Fizz is leading by 78 points. Bon Evil in second with 43 points. Then it's Wiggly Style in third with 36 points. CLM Ferrari in fourth with 28 points. Bequaz Boy in fifth with 26 points. On the same points as JMB Surreal in sixth. Silver Star in seventh. Isaac Smart eighth. Green Chicken in ninth. And Ben Roberts at the back there in 10th place. And yeah, it's going to be good to see Piero in as well. Gavro also in the chat. Hello, everyone. And welcome to the lovely Monza, where we are currently right on board with someone here. That's right on board with Ben Roberts. The game is incredibly loud. Bear with me. That's a bit better. There we go. But yeah, Ben Roberts going second actually. 119.5 for the McLaren man. And just waiting to see a few more people come around their laps. JMB Surreal in 9th place. And you'll be all very happy to know, guys, that we actually managed to fill all of those F1 spaces in the end. With a little bit of movement in drivers around the place. But yeah, we've now actually got 3 groups of 19, which if you do the maths, that's 57 drivers. There, 57 drivers, which is great to see. Yeah, so if you haven't already and you want to join the main leagues, if you just if you want to join the academy, pop me and Gav a message. The evaluation races are next week for that. If you are a returning driver and you want to race in the top 3 leagues, the Freshman, Premier and Super, just pop me a message and I will add you to the prelim group race. And we've got Vizosu saying, let's go Ray Fizz. Yeah, let's go Ray Fizz. And yeah, Rafe is actually being Jutsi, but not Jutsi Kev. We had this conversation last time. It's not Jutsi Kev, it's Jutsi. Both brothers, I believe. Yeah, both brothers. Okay, hang on, Pierre, I'll do that for you, mate. Bear with me. Edit stream info. Bear with me, Pierre, I'll do that. It doesn't let me do it on PlayStation. I have to do it on the Twitch dashboard. There you go. Should be better for you now, Pira. When are the normal races? The normal races start up on February... I should know this. It's not February... Is it February the 14th? Is it that Monday? No, February the 15th, sorry, the normal race. No, is it February the 8th? I'm so confused. Hang on a minute. I literally made this calendar, and I don't even know, like... I made the goddamn calendar. Hang on, sorry there, guys. Stop. Yeah, completely ignoring what's happening here. So Cian Ferrari's actually in pole position at the moment, but he's currently actually retired the car, which is interesting. Ben Roberts going off there a little bit as Ray Fizz now coming through Ascari. The Ascari chicane. Calendar for the Super League starts on the... Yep, so that's the week of the... Yeah, so all the main leagues, my friend, who was it asking? This Osu, they start on the 8th of February doing the main leagues, and that is the Academy is on that day, and then the Freshman, Premier and Super will follow on in due course later on in that week. So let's have a look now as JMB Surreal is coming down here. Starting as Bon Evil just gone pole with a 119.4. It's a very, very good lap there from Bon Evil, looking to grab some points back from Ray Fizz in this championship fight. Going to be very, very close between those guys. Let's have a look now as Ben Roberts is coming around to start his lap. Let's run on board with him so he comes through. The large right-hander here down into the second of the two chicanes. Right across there, and that is 100% going to get you a penalty. Ben Roberts, if you are going to do that, let's run on board with Baquad's boy. So he's just a little bit ahead of Ben Roberts, about to come down towards Ascari. Yeah, braking just at 100-meter board, cutting across that curb there as best he can. And actually keeps it nicely within the track limits, does Baquad's boy. As we now come down towards the braking just at the 50-meter board, swinging it round through Parabolica, keeping it nice and wide on the exit, and it's going to cut in to get the nice tight line to the line, and he goes pole by 4/10, Baquad's boy, for 119.0 for him. Ben Roberts is going to have to go around and start another lap. Here goes Jambo Websy. Oh, just stopped that Ferrari in the gravel a little bit, and is in the end had to back out. And here comes JMB Surreal down to the second chicane, this time not cutting across the track, and again, just running wide. That gravel trap is probably one of the worst placed gravel traps in quite a lot of the tracks. The weekend league is for every level of driver. The main leagues, they go up in the speed of the drivers, so the fastest drivers will be put in the Super League, and then under that will be the Premier, under that is the Freshman, then the Academy is any speed of driver. The Academy is just to test on, so how it's measured on. Next week we have it's pretty much a time trial. So what it is the Academy have to complete a time trial, and the quickest time, you obviously have to beat a time, and if they beat the time, they get into the Academy, and obviously they have to be clean as well, they have to be good racers. For the top three leagues, Freshman, Premier, Super, they have to do what we call the prelim races, which are actually happening next week. And the prelim races are determined on your speed across a race with no collisions. Ghosting is on, so it's just based off of your race pace, how quick you are on the track in the race, and also in a qualifying session. So, yeah, what the tracks they are, we have Spain in the dry and then Belgium in the wet, which will be happening. Spain is next week, and Belgium is the week after, the week starting February, and then the league starts the week after that. So yeah, a lot to come here in Gavin Racing. The prelim races will not be streamed though. Belgium in the wet, yeah man. You have to test the drivers in both dry and wet conditions, because we have to combine 2 race times together. Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm sure the drivers can handle it. It's a challenge for them. Here goes Ben Roberts. could possibly be Belgium in the wet in the other leagues. You never know. It depends on what the game does it. X-Terry G joining. Hello. Welcome. Ben Roberts. Very nicely there through the final corner. Absolutely sending the car in. Using a little bit of green on the outside. And once again, going to cut to the line. Will this be an improvement? Oh no, it was on an outlap. Sorry, I'm just an idiot. Belgium will be difficult, Pierre. I agree. It will be difficult in the wet. But yeah, have to find out what's going to happen. But yeah, prelim races are next week. But will not be streamed, as they're just to basically time trials, just to test. So there wouldn't be any racing involved. As Isaac Smart now in the other McLaren here, just coming through the high-speed Shikari chicane. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that. That's definitely not what you want to be doing. As I believe that was someone just moved up. Drams, yeah, moving up into 6th position. Here goes Isaac Smart. Now up to the line. What will he do? Could be a nice time here from the McLaren. A 1:19.6. And at the moment stays where he is for now. Anybody else on a lap time? Ben Roberts, he's a 10th up. This could put him possibly up into 2nd place. Won't be close to Bequaz Boy. Oh no, he is. Has invalidated, unfortunately. Has invalidated. Yeah. You just like to know, I removed Russia from all calendars. Purely because I hate it. And also purely because everyone else hates it. You can probably agree Russia is one of the worst tracks. Just, ooh. It's so bad. Russia is awful. Especially for track limits on this game. Yeah, have fun. Because Russia is just terrible. Anyway, Ben Roberts in 4th position. That's the best he can do. Green Chicken only staying 10th. Watts all the way down in 13th. He's not been able to put a single time in. Here goes Bequaz Boy now, coming through the first of the 2 Lesmos. Very, very difficult corners. It's Bequaz Boy now. DRS open. Braking nicely there, keeping the car hooked in. Can he go any quicker than he did before? He's got his teammate ahead of him, Bon Evil. Jambo Webster goes 2nd with a 19.2. It's a very nice time from the Ferrari driver. Here goes Bon Evil around the final corner. What will Bon Evil do as she comes up to the line? And Bon Evil goes 3rd. Not enough to take ahead of Bequaz Boy. Can Bequaz Boy improve? And that's a 1:18.6. For Bequaz, so it's brilliant, and it's Sexify 2nd with a 1:19.2 for its Sexify. And that is it, yeah. Ray Fizz took 3rd, Bon Evil 4th, Jambo Websy in 5th. CLM Ferrari pushed all the way down to 6th in the end. Russian Abu Dhabi. Good evening, Rick Holt. Welcome, Mr. Rick Holt. There it is. So it was Bequaz Boy in 1st, Wiggly Star 2nd, and Sexify 3rd, Rayfizz 4th, Bon Evil 5th, Jambo Websy in 6th, CLM Ferrari in 7th, Ben Roberts 8th, Drams in 9th, Isaac Smart 10th, Green Chicken 11th, JB Surreal in 12th. I think that's Watson 13th, and then Shakes at the back, who joined for the race. Didn't manage to put in a quality time in 14th place. Canada, Brazil, Spa, Austria. Well, be happy to know this also. Yeah, it's a very good lap from you. It's X5, very nice lap. That I have put all Canada, Brazil, Spa, and Austria in the calendar. So yeah, it's great to see. Sexify, it's a very nice lap. Very, very nice lap indeed. Why is that flashing at me? Why are you flashing at me? Don't worry, Piero, mate. How do I get rid of this? There we go. Yeah, Piero, to be honest, mate, the reason why I put France on the calendar, right, I'll tell you why. It's because I looked at the 2 races that had France in last season, right? Academy and Freshman, right? Academy had, like, obviously that 3-way battle at the front between Mr. Schumacher, Rick Holt, Aston, right? Aston F1. And the race, just in general, like, as much as I hate the French, as much as I hate Paul Ricard, right? It provides, and sorry, Pierre, I don't like Paul Ricard. It provided some very, very good racing. Now, also, yes, you are a French driver, so, you know, putting France in there was also an option. But also, if you looked at the Freshman League race as well, the Freshman League race, in the game it does offer good racing, because in the Freshman, it was actually one of the best Freshman races of the season. And especially with the way the Freshman went round last season, which, by the way, I'm not letting happen this season, mark my words. It was, it provided some very good racing in both freshman and academy races. So I thought, you know what? Let's put it in all of the calendars and just see what happens. It would depend on who from the F1 Academy would. But the F1 Academy is always new every season. So, it would just have to be, you know, whoever's the quickest. Anyway, here we go. Lining up for the race now, but Quazboy is going to take his position in first place. Wiggly Style behind him in second. Then it's Sexify in third. Rafe is in fourth. Bon Evil fifth. This is about to get a little bit more treacherous now as we go into Monza. I'll explain that in a bit. Here we go. So the lights haven't counted down early because the drivers aren't ready and this game is just broken. But here we go now, and the lights are on and away they go, and it's a good start from Quazboy off the line. Rafe is getting ahead of his Sexify already. Bon Evil falling down the list as well. It could get very interesting here at the back of the grid as everyone going into... Oh, there's been a massive, huge swipe. I think that possibly was that CLM Ferrari and Bon Evil into the gravel. And it's along with Isaac Smart, and there was quite a large swipe. I think it was actually, it was Jambo Websy making contact with his Sexify, possibly, was it? I'm not too sure, but here goes Jambo Websy down the inside of it, Sexify, and there's going to be a little bit of pushing and shoving there. There was quite a large swipe there on the start of this race, but it is the Alfa Romeo that leads to Quazboy, the comeback king. Then it's Wiggly Style, then Ray Fizz, then Ben Roberts, CLM Ferrari in fifth, shakes all the way up into sixth place. What a start from that man! Started from the back of the grid, up into sixth place already goes the Haas. JMB Surreal in seventh, Jambo Websy in eighth, and I believe that's Watts in ninth as Dram's going to go around the outside of it. Sexify, and Sexify got damage, and I believe that was off of that lap 1 incident that happened there, as he's going to try and go around the outside of Isaac Smart if he can, but once again just not having the speed. Bon Evil at the back with wing damage as well, and I wish I had a replay feature because I really would have liked to know what that big swipe was that happened. As Sexify running very wide. Will he come into the pits for a wing change? And does. I'm sure Bon Evil will also follow him in as they go down into turn 1. Let's have a look here and see everyone coming through turn 1. Oh, JMB Surreal going a little bit wide, a little bit deep there into the corner. There's a little bit of ghosting there, so there's a huge ton of lag from the racing point. But mostly everyone getting clean off of the start. So Bon Evil actually stayed out with her wing damage, interestingly. So possibly hoping for a safety car. It's right on board here with Drams, who in the moment is being pressured from behind from the McLaren of Isaac Smart. Possibly looking for the move. Possibly looking for the move here. Drams actually looking for the move on the racing point in front. And someone at the back has lost it. Oh no, Shakes is round. Just lost it on the exit of the Ascari chicane. A typical place for people to lose the car. Here comes Green Chicken. Will he look for the move? Isn't going to go for it there. Possibly going to try and go round the outside as JB Surreal getting ahead of Jambo Websy. I believe that was. As here goes Green Chicken now, as Shakes into the pit. And there's a constant yellow flag in Sector 3. I don't know what that is. As, oh, there's a bit of contact from behind from Isaac Smart on Drams again. But no real damage to the front wing, just some slight contact. As there's a constant yellow flag in Sector 3, and I don't know what it is, but it's going to cause a safety car in a minute if it doesn't disappear. As everyone coming down now towards the Ascari chicane, but Quazboy leading the way by now by 1.7 seconds, and the two Mercedes follow, Wiggly Style and Ray Fizz. There is a safety. Why is it keep on pulling up a yellow flag there? Don't know why that is. It's just a constant yellow flag. The game is just so broken. This game is really glitched. As possibly CLM Ferrari might look for the move on Ben Roberts. He's going to have the DRS now into turn 1. Will he be looking for the move? The two Mercedes here having a battle up front. There's going to be Ray Fizz getting past Wiggly Style. And here goes CLM Ferrari. He's going to have Ben Roberts behind, trying to look for the move, but in the end not being able to get that move done. Let's have a look now at Jambo Websy on the inside now, forced to the outside of JB Surreal, and in the end gets the move done. Up into 6th position he goes, the Ferrari. And will JB Surreal try and fight back? And will look to the outside there, not going to look for the move. The Ferrari dipping a wheel into the gravel. Apparently, the Watts has... Oh, he's lagged out again, I think. That's why he says he's a lap down currently. I believe so. Yeah, definitely is not a lap. He definitely is not a lap down. But that's the way it is. Gotta have good internet if you want to do these league races. Here goes Isaac Smart on Drams. Let's have a look here. DRS open. Drams is actually going to go defensive. As Isaac Smart now going to pull to the outside. And is going to nice and easily, yep, does get the move done before the braking zone. And oh, the racing point is spun. Even though I believe it's an AI, interestingly. And Isaac Smart, as he gone past JB Surreal, here comes JB Surreal trying to fight back though, possibly look for the inside, isn't going to go for it. Jutsi Kev, that is Kevin Jutsi. Is that Jutsi Kev or is that Ray Fizz? Which one is that one? Could be any at this point. Yes, that's Kevin Jutsi. Okay, cool. Yeah, because, you know, he's Squidward, you're Squidward, I am Squidward. Here goes Ben Roberts, possibly looking for the move. And yeah, Ray Fizz is racing, yeah. You never know, he might be racing with one hand. As here goes Ben Roberts. Will he be looking for the move on CLM Ferrari? Can't go for it there. As Isaac Smart now going to go round Jambo Websy. Jambo Websy going to hold it on the outside as Ray Fizz into the pits early. And it is Isaac Smart. Isaac Smart also ducking into the pits. quite a few people coming in. Early pit stops. Yeah, I heard Jutsi Kev. I heard about. Don't start with all the Jutsi. He's Jutsi. He's Jutsi. He's Jutsi. I'm Jutsi. We're all Jutsi. It's a nice camera angle here of CLM Ferrari right behind Ben Roberts, and we once again have that glitching yellow flag. As here goes CLM Ferrari. Trying to possibly look for a move. Oh, and a little bit wide there on the exit of the Ascari chicane. And trying to gain on Ben Roberts. Will he get him now around the final corner? Might be able to. Bonival picking up a 3-second time penalty. But Quazboy, the leader, comes into the pits. And both of these two, oh, that was close. Both of these two coming into the pits. That was very, very close between Ben Roberts and CLM Ferrari. Will Jambo Webster come in? No, he can't follow his teammate in because CLM Ferrari just went into the pits. So Drams also not coming in. But the problem with Drams here is he's going to have to pit now because he's also got his teammate right behind him. So these two are going to need to pit on alternate laps. His teammate on 6-lap mediums. So yeah, Quazboy still the net race leader at the moment. Ray Fizz caught up to him a little bit actually. This could be a bit of a redemption here for Ray Fizz. As this game is just incredibly broken. Like, how can you mess up a timing screen? Like, this game is so incredibly broken. It's barely raceable. Like, it's actually barely raceable. Because Quazboy cannot be minus a second on someone in a race. That doesn't happen. And also, the AI is definitely not 2 laps down. So I don't know how the game is even... This game infuriates me. Bear with me, if anything happens, I'm not looking at the computer screen. The computer screen? TV screen. So if anything happens, let me know. God. I'm trying to just plug computer in, laptop in. Come on, plug in, plug in, plug in. Okay, we have restored power now. There we go. Right then. Drams came in. Believe, was it also... Yeah, Drams did come in. Along with... Was that the other Ferrari? Yeah, Jambo Websey. He also came in as well. Actually being pressured a lot here from Isaac Smart from behind. And possibly might be looking for the move here, Isaac Smart. Trying to get his way closer to his teammate in the McLaren. Let's have a look here and see. Let's come through the first Lesmo, down towards the second Lesmo. But Quazboy picking up a 3-second time penalty. Now that could prove very, very costly for the man in the Alfa Romeo. That could prove very, very costly for Quazboy. As JB Surreal into the pits. As it's just moved towards the back of the grid, as we may see an overtake somewhere down the line. Just trying to get up the standings here, just so I could see what's going on. I need to check up, but Quazboy, what is... Can someone tell me, please? The Comeback King is fast in Italy again. Yeah, I remember the first pre-season. I remember Quazboy. He was very, very quick in the first pre-season. I remember talking about him on the podcast actually. I need to know, Bequest Boy, what is your flag? Is that... It's not Saudi Arabia, is it? What flag is that? Oh, it's Pakistan. No, it's Pakistan, Jutsu Kev. Bequest Boy, are you from Pakistan? I'd be interested to know. Or did you just put the flag because you like the flag? It's up to you. I don't know. Would be nice if you could put your actual nationality, if it wasn't. But if it is, then... Any battles going on? Yep, we could have one here. It's Drams on the back of Isaac Smart, who he's still on the back actually of Jambo Websey. We got a little free little way fight here for 6th position. Well, we'll see the answers afterwards. Yeah, the first lap was very dramatic indeed. There was a humongous swipe from someone. I don't know who that was. I think Green Chicken may have ran a little bit wide there. Apparently there's a permanent yellow flag in Sector 1 now. Why is that? Any form of... No, don't see any cones, or the escape lane boards have been removed, so no one's gone wide. I think it's just the game being an idiot again. As Isaac Smart gaining on the back of Jambo Websey, and looking to see if he can pull off a move here with 3 laps to go, and that's very, very wide from the McLaren. Drams picking up a 3-second time penalty because he ran wide, put 2 wheels over the white line, which in this game is a penalty, even though you can use all of the curb in most other games. GT Sport. These 3 again just stuck in a bit of a stalemate. Isaac Smart just not able to get close enough through the corners on Jambo Websey, but is gaining down the straights with the DRS, but it's just backing Drams up because Drams is actually gaining on Isaac Smart through the corners. So, yeah. Ray Fizz, he also has a 3-second time penalty now. Wiggly Style not close enough to trouble these guys up front in terms of their penalties. Oh, Drams has made a bit of a mistake. Didn't quite see that there, but it looks like he must have just ran wide somewhere. Oh, we've got someone off at the back. It's Exify. He's... Oh, huge wing damage. What on earth has happened there? Ben Roberts has picked up a 3-second time penalty, but there's been a huge wing damage for its Sexify. Now, was there contact with someone? I don't know. Possibly might have been contact through Curva Grande. Don't know who that. I don't know what happened there. Possibly contact through Curva Grande is my only thinking. But let's have a round on board with this man here who's currently leading this race. He seems to be the king of Monza, the man from Pakistan. If he is actually from Pakistan. I hope he is. Nice to see lots of different countries here in Gavra. Countries from around Europe and beyond. We've got Siphonite, who did the Weekend League last season. He's American. A. Razy, who's one of the admins. He is from New Zealand. You know, come from all around the parts. So it's right on board with Bequest Boy for one final lap here to send him out on his what is looking to be an inevitable victory. So he goes down into turn 1, keeping it nicely, using the curb as best he can to not pick up a penalty. Doesn't want to use too much of the curb on the inside. However, GT Sport, you can just cut all of that curb off. Through Curva Grande, which basically just means big curve in Italian. See, Gav, I know my Italian. Has down into 5th for the first Lesmo. And going to go back down again into 5th for the second Lesmo. Once be careful, he doesn't run wide. They will pick up a warning or a penalty for that. Down the main straight now. Would have DRS if it was within 1 second the car ahead. Through at the Ascari chicane. High speed through here. Wants to be careful on the inside there. Must have surely have picked up a warning for the second one. That was a big cut. As it comes down now to the final corner. It's X-Fan. I want to know what happened to you, mate. I want to know what happened, pal. Let us know in the chat what happened. And here he comes, Bequaz Boy, and he comes around and he takes the win in the first of the 2 races here in the Weekend League group. And Rayfizz will take 2nd, Wiggly Style in 3rd. CLM Ferrari will take 4th, unless penalties depict it. No, they don't. Ben Roberts in 5th. Jambo Websey going to take 6th for now. No, it will be Isaac Smart who will move up to 6th. Then it will be Jambo Websey in 7th. JMB Surreal in 8th. Drams in 9th. Green Chicken will round out the final point, unless Bon Evil. No, Bon Evil not being able to get back into the points. Staying in 11th place. And just waiting now on the Racing Point is apparently 5 laps down. I don't know how that has happened, but apparently the Racing Point is 5 laps down. But well done to Bequaz Boy, Rayfizz and Wiggly Style for rounding out the first podium in this Monza group. First podium of the day. Let's see what the second race holds. Remember, 1-shot quali for that one. 25% race. However, points are reduced. Just unlucky I got turned into that I had no space there. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. That noise is very much annoying me, so I'm going to stop riding on board with them. Do we seriously have to wait a minute? I don't know. Let's do that, if that works. Might have worked. I hope it did. If anyone has any questions, anything to say? Yeah, I know, Piero, mate. It's because apparently the Racing Point is like 5 laps down, 4 laps down now apparently. Unlapped itself. There we go, now we can get going again. That was the final grids. Bum 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 yeah, let's hurry up and so we can get this music out of the way. Bum 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 bum. What does this do? Give you something to watch when you're not live. But what happens when you are live? Oh, I can't do it. What's people on about? Bon Evil talking about an incident which I'm trying to get to. Can you sing a little bit? No. I don't want to try. Congratulations, everyone. Lucky for me, just missed the Scratch Turn 1. New lobby! Oh, lovely. It's going to be a new lobby. New lobby for race 2. Who has a question? When Lewis will sign or not his contract? When will he sign his contract? To be honest, the way it's going looks like never. But hopefully soon. If not, I want George Russell. And if George Russell doesn't get in Mercedes, then I think I might just, like, I might just cry, to be honest. RCA, good evening, welcome. Oh, RCA, that reminds me. Didn't you say you wanted to be added to the prelim groups, or was that just me thinking of someone else? Just let me know, RCA, mate, because I feel like I needed to add you to the prelim groups, but I can't remember whether I did or not. Yes, on Wednesday. Chill. Right. Okay. Hang on. Bear with me, mate. Right. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Piero, how can you drive without ABS tomorrow? I'm confused. Just don't slam on the brakes. Well, slam on the brake and then ease off as you're going into the corner. Piero, I've got a question, mate. Are you able to move to either the Tuesday or the Thursday group? because you're in the chat, and I know that you wouldn't mind possibly... Wait, are you even in the Thursday? Yeah, you are. You are on the Wednesday. Piero! I need to join the new lobby. Bear with me. Let me join the new lobby. Yeah, Pierre, you don't have to, Pierre, mate. I'll see if I can shuffle some people around. Tuesday, no Thursday, yes. Chill, that's cool. Thanks, Pierre, mate. Right. So if I move... Sorry about this, guys. Bear with me. Copy. Paste. Cool. And I'm going to take you out. And then, RC, is your... Can I just double check? Is your... PSN name the same as your Discord one? Just let me know, pal. Is it RC_A_? I'm just going to put that down for now. RC__A_. There. Beautiful. Wow. Oh, no, don't do that. Jesus Christ. There you go. Right, that's all sorted. Right, RC8, mate, you're in the Wednesday group, pal. If you're still in the chat. Yeah, I'll see it. You're on Wednesday, Pierre. I've moved you to Thursday, mate. Yeah, Piero, you're in the Thursday one, pal. If you don't mind. Because I think, yeah. You said you could do Thursday. So you're in the Thursday group now. And I put RCA in the Wednesday group. And then I've actually got 2 spots open on Tuesday, which I might have to move myself if needs be. Cool, that's good, Pierre. Cheers for moving, mate. What I've been doing is I've been trying to move people around instead of making make it on like a Friday or something, where people have to do their prelim, because it's just a lot easier because you can just shuffle people around. Right, okay. On to the next race. Let's get going. Here we go. Coming right on board with Bequaz, boy. You know, stop running away from me, Bequaz, boy. Here we go. Down to turn 1. Let's have a look here. Down to turn 1. Braking at the 100-meter board. Cutting across the curb there. Didn't get a penalty. Not as smooth as Bequaz, boy would have liked, but still keeping it nice here as he goes into the next through Curva Grande, down into the second, the 2 chicanes. The first one, then this second one here. Keeping it nicely, a little bit there, a little bit slow through there. Touch of oversteer on the rear. Holds it nicely through the first Lesmo. Can he claw back some time here into the second of the 2 Lesmos? A little bit wide, but in the end, Cullen is clawing back the time here. Ray Fizz, though, going a little bit quicker. Sexify actually getting ahead. Jambo Websy going in second. The Quaz Boy now through Ascari. And what is my controller doing? Stop doing that. As now coming down towards Parabolica. Yeah, I will. Hang on, I will have a word with him because he did message me, but his English isn't that great, so I was struggling a little bit to understand what exactly he was trying to tell me. But Quaz Boy in the end got second. Bear with me. Sorry about that. Right, anyway, Ray Fizz on pole position. Quaz Boy second, it's Sexify third, Ben Roberts fourth, Watson fifth, Wiggly Styles sixth, Green checking in seventh, Bon Evil in eighth, Drams in ninth, JB Cyril in 10th, Isaac Smart in 11th, Jambo Websy 12th. I was just struggling to understand a little bit on what he was saying because his English wasn't the best, but if he does need moving, that's perfectly fine. I can move him over to the Tuesday group because there's two spaces available on the Tuesday group, which is completely not an issue. Because then that opens up one space in the Wednesday group, yeah. I think so. Possibly. Maybe. Was a very close quality indeed, Pierre, I'll agree. Yeah, right. I'm will move him. Right, bear with me there, guys. Sorry. Right, underway for the formation lap. Once again, let me just quickly do something here. Nice. Alright then. XJ, I was curious and saw the calendar for next season for the Super League. What tracks are you most looking forward to? Well, I want to see, right, personally, yeah, I want to see Super League redeem, I want to see Super League redeem Baku. I want to have a really, really good Baku race. And I want everyone to go, whoa, hang on. So Baku can be raced on? Yeah. Oh, well, that's what I want. I want to see. I want to see Super League do. Because they did very well with Monaco last season. So I reckon they can do very well with Baku. We'll see how it is. Phantom Baku. Also, Pierre, you're getting Canada as well. Canada also back. I was wondering why Gav hadn't had the Canada in the calendar. But I brought it back. I think the last time it was in the calendar was about 2 seasons ago, I believe. Haven't commentated on Canada much in Gabba Racing, but the drivers are getting ready to go. However, they are not ready because they never are ready. Someone has left already. That's Watts. His internet is worse than Natty's internet. Here we go now. Down towards turn 1. All the lights are out and they're underway. But Quasboy now looking to go wheel to wheel here. And I think that's Ben Robertson in Sexify going wheel to wheel nicely through there. There's a little bit of contact at the back there as we move further down the grid as Bon Evil trying to move up into a position. Oh, someone's run a little bit wide. I think that was Jambo Websy now going wheel to wheel with JMB Surreal through Curva Grande. Will anybody try it now down into the second chicane? Will it be? Oh, and I think someone's hit that. I think Sexify possibly hit the back of Ben Roberts. Ben Roberts got damage. I can't tell. I'm going to have to wait until the camera moves round again. Yep, as we said, we have two 25% racers, both on the same track. As couldn't see there, the car was moving at such speed. Yes, no, Ben Roberts does have front wing damage. Wiggly Star, will he possibly look for the move? And Sexify isn't going to go forward there. Very, very close between the pack at the moment. CLM Ferrari right up behind. Shakes here. Will only look for the move. JMB Surreal possibly going to go down the inside of Jambo Websy. Jambo Websy going to hold it around the outside of Parabolica. And in the end, gets the move done. But Quasboy doing very well here. Rayfiz up into third position. But Quasboy, what a start he's had. 2.2 seconds already. That man is flying today. And can Rayfiz look for the move on Ben Roberts here? Isn't going to go for it then. Down into turn 1. Bon Evil on the inside of Green Chicken gets the move done into turns 1 and 2. And everybody mostly off to a clean start. We just had that little bit of a collision there. I think it's Sexify hit the back of Ben Roberts, who hit the back of, I believe it was Ray Fizz possibly. Here goes Ray Fizz now on the outside. There was a bit of contact because I saw the hand go up from Ray Fizz's. Oh, and there's Sexify out of nowhere around the outside. And the Swiss here is dropping quite far back as Ben Roberts on the gravel, and that could have almost been a very hefty accident there as both Mercedes go through. Ben Roberts not being attacked by Bon Evil around the outside. This could get very, very treacherous here into the Ascari chicane, and everyone else just going to stick behind each other here nicely. As Ray Fizz, oh, we've got a huge crash. Ray Fizz is out. Safety car. Oh dear. That's huge in the championship fight. Ray Fizz out of this race. And how unfortunate has Ray Fizz been today? He's just not being quick enough. A huge upset. I'm not sure what happened, but it's Ray Fizz out. I'm sure if the Jutsi Kevs are watching, that's gonna be devastating. But it's Sexify who actually currently leads. And it's got the AI in front of him of Watts. But he's not going to be too troubled by that, because I don't know what on earth the AI is doing. It's messing up the pack. It's a full safety car, and Ray Fizz is out of this race. And I don't know how it happened. I honestly do not know where what on earth happened. I think must have been contact, or he must have lost it on the exit of Ascari. Sexify 5-second penalty, severe collision with Watts. I'm sure that is definitely 100% going to be removed. I think everyone should have pitted under the safety car. Not enough time to pit. Make up the time again. Only 10 laps to go. Piero, are you XIG? Just change the name every time. Could be, could be. Ray Fizz, I can't believe it. Ray Fizz, tell us what happened, man. We want to know. X-Cherry, I believe I know that. Do I know the long story behind the name? I think I do. Ben Roberts hit you 2 times through Ascari. Oh dear, oh no, oh dear. Oh, Ben Roberts, a penalty might be coming your way, sir. But we'll find out later. Watts is leading, but might not be leading for much longer. Oh, you fell into P4 because Ben hit you. Oh, so what happened to the Ascari? Why did you? What was the? Did you lose the car? Was there a retirement? What was it, good sir? How many girlfriends does he have? Just the one, Piero. Just the one. Ah, he lost his car. It's unlucky, man. Very, very unlucky. But Watts having to hold up the pack here. Yeah, actually, yeah, I swear I know the story behind the name. I think I do. I think I know the story behind the name. But here we go. Green flag racing, and it's Sexify right up behind Watts. Is it going to go down into turn 1? It's Sexify going to go down the inside, and that AI is just all over the place. Alright, okay. Alright then, apparently, is Watts disconnected again? I do not know what's happening. Yeah, I think he has. Yeah, Watts is disconnected again. His internet is what I would like to call terrible. It's Sexify who leads. Watts behind. Will Watts try and look for the move? It's so much lag happening. Don't really know what's going on. Oh, he does, Piero, he does. He has many. Here goes Quatsboy now, looking to the outside of Green Chicken. And these guys who did not pit under the safety car are going to be regretting it, because I think they're going to lose out quite massively. Because here goes Wiggly Style getting the move done on Isaac Smart. As is that going to be Quatsboy, possibly to the inside of Green Chicken, was looking for the move, couldn't get it done there. So Watts dropped to the back of the grid. I really don't know what's happening with his. Sexify leading a huge chunk of oversteer, and it's Sexify probably should have pitted under the safety car, but even actually starting on the mediums, so it's going to be able to go a lot longer into this race than most people. Will Quatsboy be looking for the move on Green Chicken this time? No, isn't going to go for it there. As the racing points off. Oh, there's someone's gone very wide there. That's Isaac Smart, and oh, it's very close there to someone hitting him. Isaac Smart running wide there. It's not been the best of races for the McLaren team. They've had an unfortunate start. And here goes Quatsboy trying to find his way past Green Chicken. And Quatsboy is still in the net lead of this race. And is going to take to the inside of the Williams. And he does. Going to leave the Williams some space though on the inside. But in the end just cannot The Williams Green Chicken just can't hold the move. Jambo Webster getting past. I believe JMB Surreal's running very slow, and someone's gone smashing through the advertising board over there. I'm not sure what's happened there, but yeah, back now. Ben Roberts looking to the inside, looking for it there. Now on the outside, just trying to look for the move, just couldn't go for it there. JMB Surreal gonna get back past Ben Roberts. And here goes Bon Evil now on the back of Sexify. Sexify no, not going defensive, is going to concede the position. These two not wanting to slow each other down much, because here comes the Alfa Romeo of Bequaz Boy right up behind his teammate. It's going to go, please don't put this 3 wide. Bequaz Boy going to sneak his way through around the outside, and that is a very, very nice move there from Bequaz Boy, and he goes up into first position, and these three all going to come into the pits. Green Chicken and Sexify and Bon Evil. Bon Evil onto the softs. Green Chicken and Sexify onto the medium compound of tire. Let's have a look at the penalties. These three up top with 5-second time penalties. Jambo Webster only with a 3, so they need to open up a 2-second gap to keep their positions. But it is Bequaz Boy who is leading the way over Wiggly Style. Lap 8 out of 13. So here we go now. Bequaz Boy leading the way. Wiggly Style right behind. Let's right on board with him. Let's come through the Ascari chicane. It's not being able to get close enough yet to look for a move. Sexify picking up a 3-second time penalty on Bequaz Boy. But race has gone a little bit quiet here for now. So the gap actually between Wiggly Style and Bequaz Boy opening up to 1.3 seconds. Everyone just a stable gap for now, with 3 laps to go in this race. Oh, Ben Roberts actually gaining on Shakes, so let's have a ride on board with him. Could possibly see an overtake in the next lap or so. Don't understand why it's difficult to overtake on this track. I'll give you 3 words. DRS train, dirty, no, that's 4 words. DRS train, dirty air. There you go. 4 words actually. DRS train and dirty air. Because the dirty air in these cars is just awful. And especially in this game, it's like they seem to make it even worse than what it should be. Because it's Codemasters, and they do what they want, and they don't really care, if I'm to be honest. Like, they really don't care anymore. But Ben Roberts is gaining on Shakes. Possibly trying to look for a move. Shakes done very well to come from the back of the grid anyway. And is currently up in 5th position. Let's have a look at position changes. Sian Ferrari up 10 positions, doing very, very well. Shakes up 9. Jambo Webster 8th. Here he goes. Ben Roberts right on the outside, and nice and easily as easy as you like. Gets the move done into the Ascari chicane. Yeah, true. But I said DRS train, dirty air, but I didn't say and. But yeah, 5 words: DRS train and dirty air. That is why there is no overtaking. However, we may see an overtake here. Jambo Websy is very much closing in on CLM Ferrari, and he's actually going to go round the outside, and that was very, very speedy from the Ferrari there with the DRS up into the podium position now. And it's got a 3. It's actually got 3-second time penalty. CLM Ferrari got 5, so he needs to. Jambo Websy needs to get that 2.3 second gap down under 2 seconds to get what is going to be second place over Wiggly Star. But at the moment, that ain't going to happen at the moment. Yeah, but DRS is an abbreviation, though. It's not a. It's. I mean, if we're speaking technicalities here, it's an abbreviation. It's not. So, but whoever calls it a drag reduction system train, no one does. Tell me one person who calls it a drag reduction system train. Right? If you can give me one person who says that, then fine. Okay, well, yeah, fine. However, we are moving on to lap 12, which it is going to be interesting because by the looks of it, Jambo Websy has closed that gap down to 1.7, and in the current climate, current penalties, that was a bit of a slide, and oh, it's Sexify's retired. I'm going to just ride on board with Watts so I can be able to see the retired car. Oh, he has found himself to be in a wall over there, and that means he has lost it on the exit of the Ascari chicane. That's what you repeat for sleep. We all do it. We all go to sleep going, drag reduction system, and that Jambo Websy there getting in that gravel, having a spin, it cost him about a second, which has impacted him getting second place, because now Wiggly Star might be able to keep it unless Jambo Websy can get that gap back under 2 seconds on this final lap. And we are going to see a bit of an overtake here, because Bon Evil has gone down the inside of Drams through Ascari, and JMB Surreal looks like he's going to be looking for a move on Shakes. Will possibly he be looking for the move? As he hasn't actually opened his DRS. Why did he not open his DRS? Wiggly Star's actually very close to Bequas Boy now, which is also quite interesting. But why didn't JMB Surreal open his DRS? I don't know, firstly. Secondly, I don't know. And thirdly, I don't know. Final lap, though. Actually, we may see an overtake, so I'm going to sit back here for now, down this straight. And now he has the DRS open, but I don't think he's not going to be close enough to go for the move. I don't know why he didn't have his DRS open on the main straight. JMB Surreal now, not being able to get the move on Shakes, but here goes the man who is going to win back-to-back races here in the weekend league. It is Bequas Boy. What a show from him today. Jambo Websy does indeed take second by 9 thousandths. Yes, that is 9 thousandths of a second. CLM Ferrari will take 4th. Ben Roberts in 5th. Shakes in 6th. Bon Evil in 7th. JMB Surreal in 8th. Bon Evil did get the fastest lap in the end. Extra point for the championship. Drams in 9th. Green Chicken in 10th. And the championship is going to look very, very different now, because it's not been a great day for Bonnie Evil, but it's been what a day it has been for Mr. McQuasboy, who's going to shoot right up the table. And unfortunately for Ray Fizz, had that DNF, which is going to hamper him, possibly in the championship fight. But there is your three there. McQuasboy, Wiggly Style, and Jambo Websy. Well done to those guys on the podium again. But there it is. So then what's the final of the grid? But yeah, I'm going to try and speak so no one can hear the lovely F1 soundtrack. Yeah, this championship, the final race, is a 50% race, so it could be very, very nice for this championship. But thank you everyone for joining me. Make sure you tune in next weekend for the Weekend League, and make sure you tune in on Monday for the final race of Natty's GT Sport mini league that he has with the Red Bull cars. It's a very, very good race last time out in Lago Maggiore. And yeah, believe it is his last one. Yeah, should be. Yeah, it is his last one then. Next time. But yeah, make sure you join us then. Thank you everyone for joining me in the chat. Thank you everyone for watching. And yeah, we will see you all next week. Goodbye.